Hello, everyone. I'm Tiana S, reporting for Kids First, and today I'm speaking with YaYa Gosselin, Miya Cech, and Miya Cech about the Apple TV Plus series Surfside Girls. Hello, everyone. I'm Tiana S, reporting for Kids First. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yes. How are you all?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I'm doing great. Super excited to be talking about Surfside Girls. I got to watch it, and I didn't get through all the episodes, but I'm going to do that after this. So I love the show.
Thank you.
Of course. So Miya, both you and Yaya's characters, Sam and Jade, enjoy surfing with each other. What specific set of skills did you need to learn to be able to do that? And what was the best part about it?
Well, yeah, I mean, we had to surf. Well, I took a day of surfing lessons.
That's all you
My older
need.
sister.
It's fine. Day's fine.
Yeah, I mean, my sister, she was a big surfer. I have to admit, I'm a little bit afraid of what hides in the ocean because I know there's a lot of things down there. I don't need to meet them. So I was like a little hesitant, but then I got out there and it was super fun. Cold, but fun.
Yes.
And then we got on set and I realized, oh, they have adult surf doubles for us that made us look like we were pre-Olympians.
Yes,
like they were incredible.
Pros.
And I was like, why did I need to why did I need to go in the freezing water? But yeah, I mean, I love that Sam and Jade are both like, I love that they're surfers. I think that that's not something that you see for two ethnic girls. I mean, there's a lot of things in this show you don't see for that, but this was one thing specifically, at least I hadn't in any like scripts that I've been shown. And so I was like, oh wow, that's different. Like surfing is really
exactly, and we really got to like find like that aesthetic of like the beach, the sleepy beach
The
town,
beach
like
town.
May said, and it was so much fun, so much fun.
Yes, that sounds like a lot of fun. I've never tried surfing, but it looked very cool in the show. So, Ms. Chan, the series mentions about how young people are not too young to use their imagination. Why is this so important to remind people?
It's important because like I feel like, you know, a lot of times we kind of want to grow up super fast and become adults, and I feel like it's really important to really cherish the time that you have as a kid to just be wild and free and do whatever you want before you have to worry about like taxes, you know, like it's just like I'm terrified of taxes, and it's like I want to try to cherish
that sounds about right too.
Yes. And I just want to try and, you know, just really be a kid and, you know, do goofy things and crazy things that, you know, when you're adult, people may look at you a certain way if you do. So I just feel like it's really important for kids to understand that have fun, have this amazing childhood without
sometimes
growing up.
Especially in this day and age with social media, you kind of have to step back, remind yourself that you're never going to get those years back when you were a kid. You're never going to be like a kid anymore, and you have plenty of time to worry about all that growing up stuff that you have to do. Just, I mean, the other day I was like, I went to an arcade and I was like, what am I doing here? And I was like, oh yeah, being a kid.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. And you really do have to remind yourself, like, hold on.
Yeah. It's very hard in this business to remind yourself that.
It is, but I think that for this show specifically, it was really wonderful thing because, I mean, it's really me, YaYa, and Spencer, who plays Remy. It's us three kids who are really just on set all the time. And we got to, I mean, in between, we were like playing card games and we were joking around and laughing. And I really got to experience being like, it reminded me of that feeling of being an actual kid. And I was like, wow, I should do this more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope that it'll like kids will watch it and love it and enjoy the adventure, but also go out and find an adventure of their own, you know, in their backyards.
Yeah, well, I definitely got that from watching the series. So, YaYa, what do you think was just the best part of recording and creating the show?
Best part. That's so hard because like the entire 3 months that we did it were just so like euphoric. I don't know. It was incredible. Probably like the cast and crew was just amazing. Like I work on a lot of projects, and this one, the crew was probably the biggest thing that like stood out to me. It was just so fun getting to come to work every day, and it felt like your family members, like home. It was just so comforting. And also the fact that we built a boardwalk on top of like a dirt
Yeah, dirt
hill.
lot.
And
Yeah.
it was just so exciting to really like use your imagination to kind of imagine this beach town, because you hear like cranes in the background and there were horses neighing, and it was just
See a
amazing.
big trailer
Exactly,
lot.
exactly.
There was a train, there was
Yeah.
a railroad, and the
Yeah.
train would go by.
Yes, right
every-
by the stage.
Every time we held.
Yeah.
started
2:14
shooting.
p.m. every day.
Exactly. And then there was a plane. It was just everything in between. But it was so amazing to really just try to like embody these characters and imagine this amazing town that I feel like everybody after watching will want to go to. Like Surfside is like the destination, the place to be. That was probably one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, I'm sure that sounded like a lot of fun.
Yes.
So Mia, throughout the film, the characters Jade and Sam are kind of different from, like, they're very different from each other. So like one is more just carefree, has more imagination, more fun, and then the other is more closed in. She's a little bit more mature. So what do you think is it about Sam and Jade's relationship that just makes them get along with each other even when they disagree?
Yeah, of course. I mean, one of the first things that our director, America Young, who did the first 2 episodes, showed us was a photo of a yin yang. And that was actually our first time meeting. It was over a Zoom. We barely met each other. We were like, I
Yeah.
think we have a lot of mutual friends. We found out we both like socks.
Yeah.
Which is a very interesting thing. But we were just talking, and America, she showed us this photo, and it had one side, she like photoshopped it.
Yeah.
One side had like a picture of me, and the other side had a picture of YaYa, and they were supposed to be Sam and Jade, and it listed all their attributes. And it was interesting to me because as an actor, I see a lot of friendships, and it's so hard when you're first meeting that person that's playing your best friend, and you have to sort of develop this relationship on your own.
Mhm.
As the actors, you have to sort of talk about it and really figure it out. But that photo really just showed me, okay, they're balanced. They, again, like you said, Sam has the wild like imagination and Jade has the logic and the science, but that makes them fit. It's like a puzzle piece.
Yeah.
They could be so
Right.
different, but fit so perfectly. And that
Peanut
was
butter and jelly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that was something that really drew me to it, because as an actor, I mean, I'm like, wow. Because I have friends, I mean, having 2 ethnic teen female leads was just already incredible for me to see. And then having their similarities, their differences, their things that were really specifically, Jade, or really specifically Sam and having that represented in a show that young girls were going to watch and young kids in general were going to see was just something that I really felt was important to represent and really
Totally.
drew me to it. And another thing that was that we got to see their families.
Mhm.
And for me, that was something that was really cool, because especially when you're playing these ethnic characters, seeing their families represented the easiest way to go is just to blanket it and be like, okay, this is what we know about this, and just kind of
Yeah.
throw it out there, write it. But this was really, they had their own unique stories. And
Right.
that was something that was really wonderful to see
Yeah.
within the scripts, within these scenes,
Mhm.
and getting to see the different spins that every actor put on certain lines, and the way they really portrayed their character was really incredible.
Yeah, and the way that you portray your characters are absolutely incredible. I mean, me being 11 myself, I mean, just seeing their bond with each other, even like I said, of how different they are, just seeing how they're able to become really good friends. Because in this day and age, it's kind of hard for that to happen. You just have like a group that you kind of click with based on personality and likings, and then you kind of don't really become friends with other people, even though I'm pretty good at becoming friends with all kinds of people, but I definitely understand that.
Well, I mean, by the way, it's incredible that you're a kid reporter.
I
That's
love
Yeah,
it.
it's
kudos
really
to
cool.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Amazing.
You're so composed.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, those were all my questions. Thank you for speaking with me.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you so
so
much for
much.
having us.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a
Bye.
good day.
You too. Thank you all so much for speaking with me today. I cannot wait to see more from Surfside Girls. To everybody watching, make sure you watch Surfside Girls streaming on Apple TV Plus Friday, August 19th, 2022. That's all for this interview for Kids First. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our next reviews or interviews. Again, I'm Tiana S. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.